What's going on, Washington Commanders Nation? It's your boy Rio Robinson back with the latest and greatest on the Ramblin' with Rio YouTube channel, where we ramble about the Washington Commanders. It is Friday, January 6th, 2 days before our season finale. It is Dallas week, so I got a troll. One of my boys, he's a troll of Dallas, and every time you see me do a live stream, his troll ass always pops up and is popping his gums on some wild shit like Joe Gibbs ain't a better coach than Mike McCarthy, or Roy Williams was a better safety than Sean Taylor. Always something crazy, but always something entertaining. It's my young boy from Maryland, my boy Jay. He's probably waiting to get his permission slip signed because he probably needs adult supervision to stay up this late on a Friday to come through on the pod. So we waiting on him to pull up right now. So anybody that's here waiting until 301 gets here, come ramble in the chat. Let's talk about this Dallas game on Sunday. The game has some juice now and some meaning to it. Nothing regarding the season or the extended season like the postseason like we would like it to, but definitely in the terms of the rookie quarterback, we get to see an unknown, an enigma with talent. I was just going on a Twitter diatribe earlier where I was just getting all my Sam Howell thoughts out, and I watched a ton of Howell. I watched all his throws of the 2021 season. I'm going to go back and watch 2020 later, and I watched his preseason from 2022 here in D.C., and I'm very intrigued. I'm definitely very intrigued to see what this young boy can do. I would love to see, with a well-organized staff that could scheme up a game plan, what he could do. We currently don't have that in DC, so he's stepping out on the field with the wrong answers to the test off rip. So we're going to have to see what he could do. But, you know, I want to – and half of the team is on the damn injury report. John Allen, Cam Curl, Brian Robinson. He's going out with the JV squad and giving it his best go at it. But that's going to make Ron and them look so crazy if he comes out and has a good game. If he comes out and has a good game with our C squad, that's going to tell you a whole lot about this staff that really can't even prepare a veteran. I don't care what people say. Fuck Dallas, and I'm excited to watch Sam. Pretty excited for sure. Same here, Adam. It's always F Dallas. Fuck Dallas. I hate Dallas. It's always gonna be I hate Dallas. Even when we show them respect, we show them disrespect on the back end because it's Dallas, and we never we can be chummy and friends, but it's always fuck Dallas. You know, I cannot wait to see how epically they collapse this year because there's three things promised in this world: death, taxes, and the Cowboys not living up to expectations. And they enter every season with the expectation that they're going to win the Super Bowl. This is our year. This is the Cowboys' year. This is the year they're going to turn it around, you know? Like every single year. And the media eats it up. The fans push the narrative. And since they're NFL, Disney, NFL, Apple, name any big corporation, they're the big brand of the NFL. They ain't won shit in the 2000s. They ain't won shit since 95, since I was 4 years old, before I entered grade school, but they're still treated with the same cloth of respect as if those trophies mean anything in 2023. You don't see Washington fans throwing trophies in conversations that happened 30 years ago. My birth year, 91. That 91 season, that's the last time we won something here. You don't see me walking around claiming that trophy because I was wearing 3-month-old diapers when the trophy was won. I'm not about to sit down repping that shit. I might throw it on a tattoo or something one day, but I'm definitely not about to sit here and represent a bunch of shit that I did not watch. I know the history. Like, At that stadium last week, I asked a bunch of people because everybody wanted the Hogs to be the mascot. They wanted the pig shit. Like, I was sitting there asking, like, who are the Hogs? I want to know if y'all know who the Hogs are, because I know who the Hogs are because I didn't have a choice but to love this team. I came out, I got spit out the womb and was told I was a Redskin fan. So I didn't really have a choice in the conversation. And every bit of information that I could read, digest, and comprehend, it's been poured at me since I was an infant. So I can sit here and go left to right on the line, and I can sit here and say Jeff Bostic, Joe Jacoby, Russ Grimm, Mark May, George Stark, Don Warren, Fred Dean, Rick Doc Walker. I know all of this. Did I watch them play? Hell no. But for those people say, oh, you gotta pander to the past and you gotta pick the Hogs. I mean, there was no reception when they introduced the mascot last week at the game. Let's see if let me get my DMV checkup and make sure he all right, because he told me he was coming from like a high school game or some shit. I don't know, some shit kids do, maybe like the school dance, the Sadie Hawkins dance, or whatever children do at this time on a Friday night, because that's what I expect 301 to be doing right now. 301 like 17, 18 years old. He's a kid. So when he comes in trolling, just know that's who he is. When y'all see his wild ass tweet, he probably do believe some of it. My man Lawrence, representing all the way from CA, they're going to turn it around. They're going from the cowgirls to the cow hoes. Hey, the cowgirls to the cow hoes. I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at hoes. Hoes are needed in life, you know? Everybody can't be a wife, you know? Sometimes you need the hoes to get you by. So I don't want to even see them make that come up from cowgirls to cow hoes, you know? Because sometimes a good hoe is everything you need in your life, man. Those who know. Those who don't, you'll find out one day. But yeah, man, if anybody got any questions in the chat so far, man, let me know. It's 9:00 on a Friday. I'm pretty sure most people got something better to do, and they'll check the playback of this tomorrow once it goes live. I'm waiting for 301 to pop in here. I can go toe for toe and disrespect, even though their franchise is better than ours. We both accomplished the same things. They have nail polish and makeup on the same turd. So they're a better looking turd than us. Both teams have absolutely accomplished nada in the relevant years of football that have taken place here. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. How you doing, man? Transgender. Oh, man. You about to get controversial, bro. Yeah, hey, be careful messing with that letter community, man. They will get you up out of here. I'm not even gonna go there, bro. We're just gonna call them the letter community. We're advocates of the letter community over here, man. You do you. Love is love. Love is love, man. Watch out, Lawrence. They might come for you. You know, since our technology and our devices track everything we do, man, they'll come for you. They'll come for you, and they will try to cancel you. They're trying to cancel me right now for some shit that they don't even know the truth about. And it's cool. Sometimes you just got to let people have the internet win. There are simps out here looking to play Captain Save-A-Ho on the internet, and you got to let them have that. You got to let them have that dub sometimes, bro. You got to let them have that dub for sure. Adam said, took it too far, Lawrence. I know. Lawrence out here trying to get canceled. Mo, he trying to get us in trouble out here, bro. He trying to get the channel demonetized and get us shadow banned over here, man. Adam retracted the message. He was like, I don't even want no parts of it, bro. I'm not trying to get no parts of the cancel bus, man. But let's talk about, we can go more into depth about this matchup Sunday, because we ended up just talking so much dumb shit last night, me, Mark, and DMV, because those are my guys, that we didn't really get too much into the X's and O's of this game Sunday. We got Sam Howell starting. He's going to have the full deck of receivers over there with Terry, Curtis, Jahan. And you know he going to throw his boy the ball. Diami. We ain't seen Diami since the Tennessee game. All of a sudden, Diami going to have a resurgence because his boy, they probably in their UNC group chat in his phone right now, like, yo, watch what me and Sam about to do on Sunday. Sam like, yeah, fool, I got you. I'm targeting you 8 times on Sunday. Appreciate you for the super, my boy, Dork Gunner. Let me grab my phone real quick to read it, because, you know, I'm off cam because I'm still eyeless for the moment. Season ticket holder, flying up from Miami and doing my annual trip to the game with my Cowboys fan friend. Going to another brutal day for me. Dork Gunner, where you going to be sitting, man? Where you going to be sitting, my guy? And where are you parking at? Because I'll be there Sunday. Love to snap a flick or something, man. And we all know Dallas fans. I know I'm going to Mark's tailgate on Sunday, and he's going to have a whole like 20 parked section with a tent with hundreds of pounds of meats being smoked, cooked, and 1,000 Cowboy fans with him, bro. So I know the feeling for sure. I appreciate the $5 donation. Gus Bus, my guy, how we feeling today, man? He said, I'm hoping Payne and Young get the show off and hopefully increase their trade value if we need to go that route. Hey, Gus, you forgot to put a name in that, and that's Montez Sweat. See, this is the way I see it. Payne showed us something this year that we didn't know existed. We haven't had a double-digit sack guy since prime Ryan Kerrigan. Deron Payne, as the second best interior D lineman on the team in a contract year, just gave us 11.5 sacks with a game to go. He can get up to 12 or 13. What that showed me is that he's making himself a commodity here. He's making himself indispensable. And he's making a guy like Montez Sweat dispensable because Montez Sweat is good. Montez Sweat is our best run stopper on that front as an edge rusher. But Montez Sweat lacks something that Chase Young has. He doesn't have a special trait. Yes, he ran a fast 40, but Tez doesn't have anything special to his game. Chase Young's motor is special. It's raw, and he still lacks pass rushing moves, but he has something special about him on top of the undeniable Hollywood persona energy that he brings to the team. If you don't trust me, go watch the mic'd up of Chase Young on Sunday. You would have thought we won the game because his energy was undeniably infectious on Sunday. Chase ain't going nowhere. He the hometown guy. Oh, he put together 110 sack season. He's here for life. Sweat, on the other hand, he's consistent. He's going to give you that 7 to 9 sacks a season, and I think that's his ceiling because there's nothing. He doesn't have a special pass rush trait. There's nothing special to his game, but he's really good, and I don't think he's going to command what an edge rusher commands when they hit the open market. Edge rush money is damn near quarterback money. We're talking 22 to 25 to 27 million a year for an edge rusher. That has to go to the special guy, but Deron Payne has earned his money. He needs his money, and a guy like Sweat may be the bargaining chip and a piece to move up for quarterback this or next year because at some point, somebody's got to make a move because Washington suffers from the worst thing you can be in the NFL, an average team. You either have to be good and consistently make the playoffs or you have to stink because bad teams are rewarded with the top picks of the draft, meaning they get the first crack at the upcoming hotshot superstar quarterbacks. The upcoming edge rushers, the elite shutdown corner, they get the first cracks at it. You are rewarded for being a bad team. Why a team like Miami tried to tamper, they tried to tank like that because bad teams are rewarded. The Jacksonville Jaguars picked number 1 overall in the draft the last 2 years. They drafted Trevor Sunshine Lawrence and spent $171 million, a new NFL record back in March in free agency. They went from picking number 1 in back-to-back seasons to this week 18 playing for the AFC South title. Already. Rebuild is already moved. Trevor Lawrence is already taking that step. Everybody was ready to write him off after a terrible rookie season. You know what's common? Being terrible your rookie season. Honestly, some of the guys who absolutely lighted up their rookie year, they usually come back to earth in year 2. So it's almost like the ones that come out modestly, but as long as you see flashes of brilliance, you're going to be fine. Jacksonville is already fine. They're just going to drop a couple finishing pieces on the squad, and they're going to be good and in contention for the next decade because they figured out the 2 most important positions on an NFL team, head coach and quarterback. It's the most important marriage that exists in sports. That's why I talk about quarterbacks so much in the existence of a franchise quarterback because we never had it. We don't know the feeling. We don't know the feeling at all. You hear about the Dolphins possibly losing McDaniel if they don't make the playoff. Oh, my God. Yes, I would trade that pick for them. 100%. 100%. If Mike McDaniels becomes available, I would do whatever it took to bring his ass here because Mike McDaniels is a good coach. It's not his fault that things went awry and Tua got 3 concussions and had a bad month of football. Mike McDaniels is a great schemer. He's exactly what I want. Damn, my voice cracking. I sound prepubescent out here, but if Mike McDaniels becomes available, we better be out there. Dubs family, what's going on? What's going on? How y'all feeling, man? I don't want Rivera to extend any of our... I don't want Rivera to extend himself. If both Allen and Payne had expiring contracts and you could only afford one, I would go with Jonathan Allen because I believe he's the leader, the heartbeat, and the pulse of this team. And I think he's a top 5 D tackle in football. Payne leads the team in sacks, but he's not the best defensive. I think Jonathan Allen's the best player on the team. He's the best player on the team. He's starting in the Pro Bowl as he should be, and he should be first team all defense if we're keeping it a buck. He should be our first all pro since Brandon Sheriff and would be the second in the Dan Snyder era of football. I was looking at something, my boy Ray from Washington on the Daily, as you see top right overlay. Washington on the Daily, make sure y'all give him a follow on IG. I was reading something he posted about Daniel Snyder. It says, end of the Snyder era, ERROR, not ERA. Since 2000, the Washington Redskins football team Commanders have had 1 playoff win, tied for last in the NFL. 5 playoff appearances and didn't make the playoffs in 24 of the last 30 years. 1 first-team All-Pro in 23 years. Brandon Sheriff and should be Jonathan Allen. We'll see in a couple weeks. 42% winning percentage, which is 183 wins, 220 losses, and 2 dumbass ties. Worst stadium experience in the NFL this and last year. FedEx Field ranked the worst stadium in the league, which everybody can confirm. 10 head coaches, 28 starting quarterbacks, and 5 major investigations into Snyder's franchise, multiple scandals. We have as many investigations and subpoenas chasing our owner as we had playoff appearances since 1999. Let's clap it up for Dan because it is the Dan Snyder send-off week. It is Dan Snyder send-off week, and I'm ready to get his ass up out of here as soon as possible, man. I need that set. Like, we keep saying we can't fire Ron because Dan's about to sell the team. It is still his team until he turns the key card in and that $8 billion is cleared to be wired to his account. It's still his team until then. So, I mean, he can, and to be perfectly honest, he may be able to speed up the sale. They may be able to expedite the sale of the team because, one, unlike the Denver process, this isn't going to a trust. It's going to the Snyder family because they own 100% of the team. There's no minority owners here. It's just Dan. So if you fire the coaching staff in the front office going into the 2023 offseason, the NFL has no choice but to speed the hell up the bidding process of the team sale because they're not going to let Daniel Snyder hire a new coach when he's selling the team. He's about to go live in England, buy a soccer team, and ruin their franchise for the next 20 years. Poor guys in the UK. Dan getting his visa and his paperwork settled, looking for a place in the UK. That was an actual report this week. This is not me bullshitting right now. Dan trying to go to the UK and ruin some soccer team's life. I'm making up the part about the soccer team, but he's dumb enough to try this shit again and think he's going to do it. Jonathan Gannon would be a great head coach, but D'Amico Ryans, Mike and D'Amico, OC head coach. Yeah, that would be cool, but Mike's going to get a head coaching job. I like D'Amico Ryans. I love Jim Harbaugh and Jonathan Gannon as coaches. They would definitely be on my short list. But my whole reason for wanting an offensive-minded coach is because a good offensive coordinator and / quarterback combination leads to the OC getting a head coaching job. If the OC is already the head coach, he ain't going nowhere as long as him and the quarterback's marriage works out. So we get a Shane Steichen from Philly, Ben Johnson, Sean Payton, Mike McDaniel. You get an offense, Mike Kafka. You get one of these offensive-minded guys, Mike LaFleur, the brother of Matt LaFleur. If you get one of these offensive-minded guys, you hire him because the team runs through the offense and the quarterback. Yes, this team has defensive. You can hire a great defensive coordinator, and yes, they get hired too. But the trend in today's league is hiring offensive-minded coaches under 40 years old. And the guys that currently fit that model are going to be some of the highest coveted guys out there. Shane Steichen, Ben Johnson, Kafka. These are guys that fit the model. Young, offensive-minded coaches. You get your quarterback to pair with that coach. That is a match made in heaven, and you bought yourself a decade worth of real estate to contend. Because there are two avenues of success in today's NFL. There is already having a very good quarterback on your roster who's making a ton of money, or having a really good quarterback under the age of 25 on a rookie contract. Look at the AFC playoff picture, and there's a common theme through the entire playoff picture. All of them have young, elite, top-tier quarterbacks. Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Lamar, Joe Burrow. They all have young, dope-ass quarterbacks. And they were all picked in the first round. I know they say about 50% of quarterbacks in the first round end up being a hit. You know what the percentages are after the first round? Them shits are like less than 5%, bro. They're like less than 5% you're going to hit. So I'm taking the 50-50 toss in the ocean over thinking that I'm going to be the anomaly that drafts Tom Brady, that drafts Kurt Warner, or doesn't draft, signs him as a undrafted free agent. Like, you are talking yourself into being something historic, something that rarely happens. It's like the whole defense wins championship things. That's a very contextual statement, because them defenses have to have a quarterback attached to them, because quarterbacks and offenses get you there. Defenses help win the game once you're there, but maybe twice a decade, a team without a quarterback wins the Super Bowl. We get something like Nick Foles, Joe Flacco. That shit happens twice a decade, maybe 4 times in 20 years. Maybe, but it's probably closer to 2 or 3. You need a quarterback. You need a quarterback and a head coach, because that shit matters. You know how much coaching matters? The Giants don't have a talented roster, but they have a very talented and schematically impressive coaching staff, and that's why they're in the playoffs in year 1, and their coach is going to be and their coach. Yeah, okay, Duncan, you're right. I forgot Jalen Hurts, but I was talking about the AFC. If you was listening, Philly fan Duncan, what's going on, Will, in Japan? Okay, we're about to bring 301 here to start spewing his Dallas Cowboy garbage, even though he's from the DMV. Make sure y'all attack him for that. Make sure y'all question him and y'all berate him for being from Maryland and being a Dallas Cowboy fan. But I present to you now 301 Cowboys, Master Chat Trollsman. Welcome to the show, 301.
Yo, what's good, Mo?
What's good with you, man? I'm good, man. How you living?
Shit, cooling.
Where you just coming?
I was coming from a basketball game.
Okay, so
yeah, that's why I said I was going to be a little late.
You are from Maryland, correct?
Yep.
Give us the story of why you're a Dallas Cowboy fan from Maryland. You ever been to Texas?
Nah, I haven't been to Texas to keep it above with you. I'm trying to go to Texas, though. I'm actually trying to move there the whole time.
Hey, I mean, it's a good place to live. They have a nice stadium, too, unlike here. Give us the explanation. Why are you a Dallas Cowboys fan?
All right, so I was actually born into this shit. So when I turned 7 years old, my father introduced me to football. I started playing football, and I grew up watching Cowboys games with my dad. My dad's also a big Cowboy fan, and then when I turned 8 years old, I started loving the game, and started loving the Dallas Cowboys. And when we drafted Dez Bryant, Dez Bryant became my favorite football player, and that's how I started loving the Cowboys growing up here in the DMV.
Okay, oh, I feel you. I didn't have a choice but to be a Washington fan. So being passed down from parent to child, that's very common. So I get it. So the Dez Bryant era is what got you locked in as a Dallas fan.
Yep.
So so just like me, you've also never seen any real success.
Nah, I only seen 2 playoff wins. That's about it.
You've seen 2, and I've seen 1, and yet you guys are always looked upon as this high class thing because you're the most valuable team in the sport. Before we get deeper into it, though, what's gonna change about this year? Because I see the way it's setting up. Y'all look like y'all have a chance to go to the Super Bowl this year, but y'all always fucking disappoint because you choke every fucking time. What's different about this Dallas Cowboys team?
All right, so what's different? Before the season start, I didn't have us be in the position where we are right now. I actually had us going 9-8 or 10-7 because we lost Amari Cooper, we lost Randy Gregory. So when the season started, we had that debacle against the Bucks and Dak went down. So like I was like, man, the season is over, man. Then Cooper Rush saved our season, and he's actually the reason why we are in the position now, thanks to him.
You think Cooper Rush is why y'all are in the position y'all are in right now?
Yeah.
But did you ever have a thought? Did you ever have the thought that he could be your starter, that he should be the starter over Dak? Because I seen some of y'all wild ass fans saying that.
Oh shit. Hell no.
Hey, I know you're a Cowboys fan, but do you hate Dallas Cowboy fans? Do they piss you off?
Some of them do. Some of them do.
A lot of you motherfuckers don't not know a damn thing about football. Like, I'm not saying you. I'm saying there's a lot of Cowboys fans that they don't know shit but the star that's on the helmet. They can't tell you the name of the stadium, one player on the defense other than Trevon Diggs, and it's fucking crazy. Like, there's a lot of bandwagon Cowboy fans. It's like being a fan of the Lakers. Like, they just follow it because it's the brand of the sport. What do you feel about your fan base?
We have some dumbass fans to keep it a buck. But y'all can call me delusional sometimes because like I'm like really optimistic, but like I don't be saying we're gonna go to the Super Bowl every year, you know. Last year I said we was gonna go to the NFC Championship last year because we had the talent to do it, and at the end we choked. We did, and then this year I didn't really have that much expectations. Like I still had us making the playoffs, but after that, like I didn't know.
Hell yeah!
So like that's where I was at.
Y'all are good. I respect that, but y'all just always find a way to disappoint. Just like I know my team always finds a way to embarrass me. Like your team always finds a way to disappoint.
Yeah. That's why I'm not saying we're gonna go to the NFC Championship. Like I'm just gonna sit back and see. And if we play Tom Brady, like I'm not really that scared of Tom Brady. I mean, the Bucks is not really all that. Tom Brady. But we have the talent to beat them. But I'm not saying we will beat them because Tom Brady, he owns us.
That's Brady.
Yeah, and we the Cowboys, so you never know.
Oh yeah, Brady has never lost to y'all, right?
Yeah, but I'll say we do have the talent to make a Super Bowl run. We do, but like, I'm not gonna say we are though.
So what's your prediction of how far y'all gonna go this year? What round y'all choking in this year?
I'll say we'll get past the wild card and make the divisional round.
Y'all will make the division. Damn, so you already calling y'all losing to Philly in the divisional round because that's who y'all playing if y'all get there.
Yeah, I think we can beat Philly though.
Oh, my man scared of Philly. 301 scared of Philly. Hey, y'all make sure y'all clip this shit. 301.
I'm not scared of Philly.
Hey, Duncan, 301 is afraid to play your Philadelphia Eagles. He just said that shit in 4K. Hey, why you afraid of the Eagles, bro?
I'm not scared of the Eagles. We already whooped their ass. We already beat them on Christmas Eve.
You real scary just now, bro. I mean, I can't really talk. We ain't going to the playoffs, but if we was going, I'm not about to be afraid of a divisional rival. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just beat them, even though it was with Gardner Minshew. But why are we afraid of the Eagles, man?
Hey, I'm not scared of the Eagles. The Eagles can choke too, and Dak owns them. So like I'm not scared of Philly at all. You know what I'm saying? If Kellen Moore calls a good game and Dak Prescott stop turning the ball over and get his head in the game, we can beat the Eagles and make the NFC Championship. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But the only team I don't want to run into in the division round is the 49ers. Now I'm scared of the 49ers.
Them boys different.
No, I'm not scared of Philly, man. Anybody can beat Philly.
The NFC is such a toss-up. I feel like anybody that gets in can beat anybody. There's like no real, like there ain't no Chiefs or Bills in this conference, bro. There's some really good record, but like I feel like if I had to bet money, the Niners are a favorite, but there's a really good chance the Niners don't even get to the Super Bowl. This shit is a toss-up. But back to your Dallas Cowboys fandom. You never considered being a Washington fan?
Hell no. Hell no. Thank God I'm not.
Well, why thank God though? Because like I said, y'all some shit too. Y'all shit just look better. It got glitter on it. Why are you thinking, guy, you're not a Washington fan?
Because Daniel Snyder is y'all owner.
I mean, Jerry.
Y'all haven't won a playoff game since 2005. So if I was a Washington fan, I wouldn't experience a playoff win. The last time y'all won a playoff game, I was 3 years old, bro. I didn't even know what a football was at 3 years old, man. I didn't even know how to spell football the last time y'all won a playoff game. That's why I'm so glad I'm not a Commanders fan, man.
Hey, but Jerry has better football acumen, but Jerry ain't somebody you want to write to mama about as an owner, though. Your boy Jerry. Hey, what was your opinion on the picture Jerry was found in? Because I saw a lot of Cowboy fans running to play Captain Save-A-Ho with Jerry after that picture came out. Thoughts?
Oh, you talking about the Arkansas picture?
Yeah. The picture with Jerry young guys of that joint.
Y'all may not agree with me. But Jerry Jones, he not racist, man. I'm with the crowd where he didn't know what he was doing. He was 14 years old at the time, growing up in racist ass Arkansas.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't kill Jerry because I mean that's the time he came from and that's how people were at the time. But
yeah,
he definitely knew what he was doing. He definitely knew what he was doing in that picture, though.
Did you know Jerry Jones gave plenty of black Cowboys players chances? Kelvin Joseph was dealing with a murder and he's still on the team.
It's because he knows now that he owns a football team, you better give some African Americans some chances or you ain't about to win shit in this league, bro.
Kelvin Joseph don't even get playing time though. Plus he got benched.
Oh yeah, but you got no choice but to put some niggas on your roster when you own a football team.
Randy Gregory, he kept getting suspended for weed, and Jerry still gave him a chance. I doubt any other owner would give Kelvin Joseph a chance after he was dealing with a murder. He was accessory to murder.
I can say a lot of things.
Give him a chance.
You're right, and I can say Dan Snyder would give him a chance because I can say a lot of terrible things about Dan Snyder. But Dan Snyder loves him some niggas. Dan Snyder knows how to lace his Timbs, bro. He's like a city nigga, bro. Dan Snyder.
Do you know there are plenty of racist owners in the NFL?
Hell yeah. I think there are a bunch of them. I think there are a bunch of them because, and not just racist, like these like billionaires, like they have to do, most of them have done slimy things to amass the wealth that they've assembled. But anyways, though, I think as far as owner, Jerry is just Dan that knows football because they're not too much different. And y'all have seen more success in a regular season version, and y'all have actually had quarterbacks, Tony Romo and Dak Prescott. Let's talk about your quarterback real quick. What do you feel about that?
How I feel about Dak?
Yeah.
the way Dak Prescott been playing lately, I've been up and down. I'm one of the biggest Dak fans, and Cowboy fans will call me delusional for it. Um, I was saying Dak is trash because like the way he's been playing lately, like I was pissed off. Like you seen in my video when we lost to the Jags where I threw my Dak shirt out the wall. I'm wearing it right now. I realized I threw his shirt out the wall.
This man 301 threw an incompletion at a fucking wall. Like he ain't even complete the pass to that motherfucker.
Nah, that was a dot. That was a better pass than Taylor Heineke.
Okay, I ain't gonna argue with you there, but that shit was definitely an incompletion. You was throwing the Dak interception right there.
Bro, like, yeah, like that. He's having an up and down season, but I'm not gonna say get rid of him. I mean, 3 years ago, Zeke, 2020. Zeke was having his fumbling issues, and he got that off his mind. So going into next year, Dak not going to turn the ball over as much as he was this year. But Dak do gotta get it together though, you know.
Hell yeah, he do. He's spraying the ball all over the field, but he's still producing though. And you don't want to know what life without a quarterback is like because I know that shit. It's all I know. So when I hear Dallas fans, man, Dak sucks, man. We should have kept Cooper Rush in the game. I'm like, fam, if y'all would have let him walk a couple years ago, you don't know how fast the jet would have been on his premises. We would have had that nigga here in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, bro.
Yeah, y'all was the ones that wanted him before we paid him.
Hell yeah, but we being too friendly right now, bro. Our uniform is better than y'all. Say something.
Cat.
The uniform's better, bro. Our uniform is better. All right, let's start with the white uniforms. First of all, the navy blue on the helmet don't match the numbers. Y'all got navy blue on the helmet and royal blue on the jersey.
But how though? Like, there's a lot of teams that are blue and white.
Y'all got two blues.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, that shit. And also, it's a star. Like, cool. It's one of the established brands of the league. But what's exciting about a star? Y'all like, oh, y'all got a dumbass W. That shit look dumb. Y'all literally have a
dumb. That shit is dumb as shit. Like deep down inside, you think that logo is dumb as shit, bro.
It's just it's a logo. It's a W. Our fans will sit here and argue to the end of time that our old logo was the flyest shit ever. Nigga, it was an Indian with a circle around his head. Like, oh, what are we really talking? Oh my god,
that logo looked depressed. The Indian, like it looked
man, it was an Indian face with a circle around it in 3 colors. Like it's a letter, but that's what most logos are. They're simple. They're aesthetically simple, but I feel like our jerseys and our uniforms look better than y'all. Y'all throwbacks smack. I ain't gonna fake. Y'all throwbacks to Jones.
Our white smack too. Did you see us on Thursday night?
Oh, of course, yeah. Them Jones. Hey, everybody Thursday night. Yeah, the color rush Jones. Those uniforms and the throwbacks, they slap. But y'all regular uniforms, the white ones don't even match. They don't match. That shit goofy to me. That shit is definitely goofy to me. Our uniforms look better. Y'all logo, sure. It look better. It's just a star, though. It's a star with an outline. What's impressive about it?
Y'all blacks is not really all that.
Nah, you.
I don't like the all blacks. Like it's
corny. On the low, you want to rock one of them joints. On the low, you want to rock one.
Nah,
them joints smack. How the blacks don't look good?
I hate the Eagles with a passion, and their all blacks look better than y'all's.
Well, they're black smack. Their blacks are better than them. I'll agree on that one.
Y'all all blacks. It just don't match y'all franchise. Like when y'all played us, y'all rocked the all blacks against us. Is it really Cowboys versus Commanders? That don't look like Cowboys versus Commanders. Like that, I was getting those type of vibes when y'all was rocking all.
Me personally, I don't care if it looked like Cowboys versus Commanders because most of my life, y'all kicked our ass. Why do I want it to look like Cowboys versus Commanders? I don't want it to look like
that. And do you want to know why the Cowboys logo is a star?
Why?
Because Texas is the Lone Star state.
Lone Star. It makes sense. It does.
The star is on the Texas flag.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how the Cowboys got his logo.
Y'all are America's team, and the flag has stars on it. I know. And
America's team.
I don't care. I mean, that's stupid. Honestly, I think if there was an America's team based on like fan bases and shit, it would be the Steelers. But that's a conversation for another day. Like our uniform and our stupid ass team name, Commanders, Commander in Chief in the military, we're a DC team. So it makes sense, even though it's stupid. But I
Yeah,
think our
y'all mascot is stupid, bro. y'all mascot is the bid, bro.
Oh, he's goofy as shit. He's a Major Tutty. Major Tutty. Hey,
Bro,
but they introduced.
I was real loud trolling y'all mascots, and I was like, I would beat that mascot up, bro. Like,
Hey, yeah, he will wash you. He's 6'5". That's a big dude under that joint.
I would beat the shit out.
He would whoop your little young ass. Major Tutty would take your damn helmet off and whoop your ass and then take your girl.
I don't even have a girl.
Hell yeah, but if you had one, he'd take you, yo. They introduced him. He immediately went smacking one of the dancers when he came out. But it was crazy. They introduced the mascot at halftime when nobody was at their seats, and it was crickets like a motherfucker in the stadium, yo. That shit was wild. So when do you plan to make your first ever trip out to Arlington, Texas to see Jerry World and see your boys live in their stadium?
My father said he was going to take us to a game next year. He's going to take me and my brothers and my mom to a game next season.
Oh shit! DeAndre said he's the drummer at his mom's church. Hey, he said he'll give you anointed hands. Yo. Oh, so
they did in the shit.
DeAndre, that's a black dude. It's a black dude that's Major. I got to. He's 6'5", bro. That's definitely a brother, bro. That's definitely a brother over there. Y'all mascot, y'all got a little animated white cowboy dude, right?
Oh, Rowdy.
Rowdy.
Yeah, Rowdy is cool. He a cool dude.
Well, I don't even rock with Cowboys, bro. You don't even rock with you don't rock with most of y'all black fans. Y'all don't give a shit about no actual Cowboys. Y'all ain't wearing cowboy boots and 10-gallon hats to the stadium. How y'all get y'all cowboy shit off, man?
Is that how we get our cowboy?
Yeah, y'all ain't repping no fucking snakeskin boots or wearing no cowboy shit. So like, how do you rep the lineage of the name Cowboys?
You know, we just rock with the team. You know, the Cowboys is a legendary franchise like that. That makes the team look good. Make the team name look good, you know, even though we haven't won in 27 years.
I'm about to say, we a legendary franchise, too. Like, people be getting it fucked up. I ain't been alive to see none of that shit, but there was a period from 82 to 92 where these motherfuckers went to 4 and won 3 Super Bowls. So
the Cowboys went to 8 and won 5.
Hell yeah, I know. I'm just saying from 82 to 92, that's a 10-year period. We lived in the Super Bowl. We won 3 of them.
Could have won more if Jimmy Johnson would have stuck around.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But
maybe Jerry would have got one in 2000s era. Who knows?
Jerry going Jerry, though. And that's why I don't like to call Jerry a good owner. He messed it up. He messed up a good thing, bro. He let pride and ego. He let pride and ego let an all-time great coach that coached the dynasty out of your building. And only egomaniacal ass owners do shit like that. Hey, Major Tutty said 301 wears the skinny chaps with the butt cheeks out in his free time. My man be wearing the assless chaps, the cowboy pen. 301 definitely got some in his closet like shit.
Nah, I be fly, bro. I call myself the flyest Cowboy fan out here. You hear me?
Our fans look better than y'all.
Cat. Y'all fans are disgusting. Y'all shit water.
Hey, you better pull up to a game. That stadium trash, but the women at that motherfucker are bad. There's baddies at that stadium. We can't put fans in seats, but somehow we can put women in that stadium that work.
Cowboys fans got baddies too.
Oh, yeah, y'all do got bad. Our baddies know football though. Our baddies they'll talk to you about how the left guard needs to step up. You know, y'all baddies be like, yeah, we play on Sunday.
Oh, for real. Hey, maybe I should go to a game when the Cowboys come up here. I ain't going this year. I mean, this game don't really mean much. I mean, we about to beat y'all ass. Y'all gave up. But
Sam Howell about to go to work on y'all.
Cat. But
So he
maybe
gonna
next
make
year.
the game. He's gonna make the game competitive-ish for a little bit, but y'all gonna get us up out of here.
Yeah, I'll say we would beat y'all like 34-16, something like that.
Yeah, I think I said like 32-17 or some dumb shit like that. But the way that y'all play and y'all play down the competition, it'll probably be like my boy DMV Fanatic said yesterday, it'd be like 21-17. Y'all let the fucking Titans JV squad and the Houston Texans come down to the wire. We're better than both of them niggas. So there's a chance, even though half our team on the injury list, how could keep us in it?
Is that what?
I think Sam Howell could definitely keep us in it because y'all play the competition.
Right. Sam Howell was a good quarterback.
Well, in college he was. We'll see in the NFL, but yeah, we'll see.
I was watching y'all play the Browns, right? Carson Wentz was looking like trash.
We calling him 11, bro. We ain't even saying that name on here no more. We ain't even calling that name.
I was saying, why are y'all chancing Taylor Heineke? Both of y'all quarterbacks are not it. Y'all need to see what y'all got in Sam Howell.
We should have seen him weeks ago, to be perfectly honest, bro. My man said female Cowboy fans are the best. Hell yeah, bro. The play call. Don't get me started on the play calling with this team, bro. Oh, I have a question for you. What do you? This is a very polarizing topic. I feel like Cowboy fans are really split. What do you feel about Kellen Moore?
How I feel about Kellen Moore?
Yeah, because you either hate him or you love him.
Kellen Moore is trash, bro. I hate him.
Why is he trash?
Like, bro, when we played against the Jaguars, man, all we had to do was keep running the ball, make the Jaguars use all their timeouts, and we win the game. But no, we ran it twice. We threw a deep pass to Noah Brown. We gave the Jaguars the ball back, and they drove downfield, used their last timeout, and kicked the field goal, and went into overtime. And that's how we ended up losing the game. Obviously, Dak threw that pick six, and that's how we lost the game. But we could have avoided that if we would have made the Jaguars use all their timeouts by just running the ball.
But y'all did score.
Keller gotta go, man.
Y'all still scored. Fam, y'all got a top 6 offense in the NFL, bro. He got to go? Or is it just that y'all got so much talent, there's no way y'all cannot score, no matter even if he is coaching y'all? Because your offense like that.
It is, but like it's the dumb play calling that Kellen Moore does that be holding us back.
Scott Turner, I think he could find a way to make y'all a bottom 5 offense. Like, that's how bad this nigga is, bro. Like, he has a job because his daddy was a great coordinator and an okay head coach. That's the only reason he has a job in the NFL. Kellen, you saying Kellen Moore is really that bad? You don't think he's going to ever get a head coaching job based off of that? Because, good coordinators get hired as head coaches. That's not him?
I mean, he could get a head coaching job, but he'll probably make that franchise go downhill. You never know.
Oh yeah, but I can assure you this: Kellen Moore is no Scott Turner, because Scott Turner is absolutely he's terrible, bro. Your defensive coordinator though, Dan Quinn, he about to be up out of there. He's gonna get him a head coaching job in the next year or two. How do you feel about y'all's defense? Because y'all have a great front and a great secondary, and your linebackers are pretty good as well. What do you feel about y'all defense?
We have a great defense, but our defense have been looking suspect lately. Lately we've been giving up 34 points. We gave up 34 points to Cooper Rush. I said Cooper Rush. Gardner Minshew.
Gardner.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew was lighting us up.
Oh yeah, he was putting them Jones up.
So yeah, our defense looked suspect, but our defense would get it together.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna be fine. But I know Dak needs to play versus us because we fix everybody's issue. Dak, for some reason, woke up after that injury this year and said, "I'm a turnover machine now." Because we've never seen this nigga turn the ball over like this. And
right, that's why I asked you. I said, "Y'all, you call yourselves the slump busters, right? So will Dak have a game where he's not going to throw an interception against y'all?"
Oh yeah, Dak gonna have a clean sheet, bro. Deshaun has looked like absolute ass until came to Washington. This nigga completed 9 passes and 3 of them were touchdowns. No picks, no turnover. He came into the game with 700 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Our old friend Amari Cooper was cooking y'all too.
35 yards a catch. Kendall Fuller let him get busy up the away side.
I was mad I didn't see the last touchdown because he scored 3 touchdowns on y'all, right? So
no, 2. It was 2. The other one was Peoples Jones.
Oh yeah. So I was in a shop. I was in a hair shop watching the game on my phone. And the hairstylist told me to hold my head back, and then it said like touchdown Amari Cooper. I was pissed, bro.
What you was gonna get a retwist done?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man!
I got starting my log journey.
Oh yeah, same. I'm in month 2 of mine right now. I'm off camera right now because my eyes fucked up. But yeah, man, I'm in the stage where I'm wearing do-rags religiously because you know the ugly stage is starting the locks, bro. But yo, do you have echo cancellation turned off on your side?
Oh no, I can hear you pretty well.
Oh yeah, go to audio and see if the box is clicked that says echo cancellation because I hear it kind of echo when I talk. Yeah, because I hear just a little bit of echo. It's not too crazy, but I definitely hear it.
You said it goes to the box?
Yeah, go to audio and see if it says echo cancellation. You check that, John, if it's unchecked.
Is it in settings?
Yeah, settings, audio settings, like where your mic settings and shit is. It should say like echo cancellation and have a box to check on that, John.
Oh yeah, it has like a blue check mark on there, right?
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
All right, bet. So we should be good. But back to your dumbass team, man. Back to your dumbass team.
Nah, I have some questions for you. I have some questions for you Commanders fans, man.
Come at me, bro. Let's go.
All right. So, how do you Commanders fans talk shit about the Cowboys and other franchises when y'all haven't won a playoff game in 18 years? And y'all haven't won anything since the 90s, just like us. And y'all lower than that. Y'all haven't won anything since 1991. So how do y'all have the guts to talk shit about the Cowboys or anybody else? I want to know. I just want to know.
Talking shit to the Cowboy fans is because we're like siblings. We both haven't accomplished shit. So if y'all can talk shit, we can talk shit. But y'all have seen these 12, 13 win seasons. Y'all have regular season success. Y'all have little fluky relative success when the games don't matter. And then the playoffs start 7 days after we're eliminated. Y'all are joining us on the couch and we're watching the playoffs and the Super Bowl together. That's why we talk shit, because we're shit. And y'all are shit with an Instagram filter on it, bro. It's the same thing. The Eagles and Giants, they're not the same as us. They're cut from a different cloth. You want to know why? Because they've seen their team in 2011, 2007, and 2017. They've seen their teams win Super Bowl. We haven't seen our team in the fucking NFC Championship. So us talking shit is just us flapping our gums, loving our team, and embracing rivalry. Because I have no real reason or reverence to talk shit to nobody, because we're not just like a bad franchise. We've managed to always be embarrassing and on the bad side of headlines every year. And it's very disappointing. What else you got for me?
All right. So like when y'all was talking about us, so like I say we shit, but y'all are the bottom of the barrel shit. Like I always like when I'm debating a Washington fan, a Commander fan would say Cowboys some shit, and I would say if we some shit, then y'all are the bottom of the barrel trash because one, y'all haven't won a playoff game since 2005. Y'all haven't won 11 games since y'all last Super Bowl, correct?
Yep, we haven't.
Since y'all last
I've never seen us win 11 games before. This is true.
And y'all are in last place almost every year. Y'all
also true.
Y'all always picking like first in a draft, second.
Wait, we never picked first. We've only picked first once in the draft, and neither of us were alive when that shit happened.
I thought y'all. Well, y'all picked third in the draft in 2020.
We picked second the year of Chase Young.
Y'all got Chase.
We're never like bad enough to pick first or second. And I honestly would take that over winning 7 or 8 games every day of the week, because we're never bad enough to pick high and be rewarded for it, and we're never good enough to contend for a Super Bowl. We're always stuck in the middle, and that shit sucks.
Yeah, y'all in the basement almost every year.
We in the
only
basement.
time we y'all win a division is when the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Giants are trash. That's how y'all win a division. Correct?
We kind of stumble into it. We trying to backflip into the playoffs, but if we in the basement all the time, y'all at the top of the steps on your way to join us in the basement, because as soon as the season finishes and the tournament to get in the Super Bowl begins, we on the couch together, bruh. We always on the couch together. I got the seat.
That's true. That's true.
Y'all about to fuck around.
We both haven't won anything since the 90s.
Brady about to send y'all ass home next week. Unless the Eagles choke and give y'all the first seed, Brady about to send that ass home next week.
You might end up playing the Lions
if y'all get the first seed.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all win a division. I don't think y'all want that matchup either, bro. That Lions offense is serious, bro.
Oh yeah, the way our defense playing right now, the Lions offense could light us up. So you never know.
Y'all got an issue with playing to your competition. That's why I had no doubts that y'all were going to be playing your starters this week, because you motherfuckers need to play your starter. Y'all have no momentum built for the playoffs right now. You're winning games, but you're barely winning games, and y'all don't look like your record does.
So you was 14 the last time y'all won a playoff game, correct?
Hell yeah, I was 14. I was in the 8th grade, and I was a whole ass virgin. And Sean Taylor, Clinton Portis, and Santana Moss were the best players on the team. And Mark Brunell
Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed? Like
hell yeah!
Like you would talk shit about the Cowboys, but like deep down inside, aren't you embarrassed at the fact you haven't won a playoff game in 18 years?
Oh, it ain't even deep. It ain't even deep down inside. I say that shit every time I get in front of my computer.
Y'all are literally about to go on 20 years since I won a playoff game, man. The Lions might win a playoff game before y'all, bro. The Lions out of all teams. Let that sink in, Rio.
This is true. This is facts. But the thing is, though, at least we're never expected to. Y'all motherfuckers somehow convinced the world that you are capable of winning the Super Bowl and going to the promised land every offseason. Every Cowboy fan, it's our year. It's our year. No, this the year. It ain't never the year. It ain't ever the fucking year.
I don't do it.
But as a whole, and the media eats that shit up, everybody eats it up. And since y'all are the number one brand of the league, they try to push that narrative, and y'all somehow always disappoint. But y'all come back every offseason geared up with the same fucking narrative. It's our year. It's our year. It's never y'all year, bro. At least we know it's not our year. That's the difference. That's the difference, bro. That is the fucking difference, bro.
Facts. But what gets me is most of y'all never seen any type of success from Washington. Like I went on Awesomeness Sports. You know what Awesomeness Sports
Yeah, of course I know Awesomeness. Shout out to Awesomeness.
Yeah, so Awesomeness made a video talking shit about the Cowboys, and I did my response, reacting to her video, and I was saying, like, bruh, like, why are you talking, bro? Like, y'all never seen any type of success. Like, Awesomeness is like 3 years older than me, so she's like 23. Awesomeness was 6 years old the last time the Commanders won a playoff game, man.
You know what Awesomeness has seen before? Her home team stadium. She's seen that before. You ain't seen Jerry World. You ain't seen the old Texas Stadium. None of that shit.
Hey, but you want to keep it a buck. The DMV is a Cowboys town for real, for real. We take over y'all stadium every year. Guess what?
Everybody takes over our stadium, motherfucker. I watched my Minnesota Vikings fan take over our stadium. It is it's a Sunday tradition to watch another color of whatever team we're playing take over a stadium. And I'm always there being miserable in the middle of that shit, repping this dumbass team with my clown makeup on every fucking time. I'm used to it. But you know what? I got boots on ground at the home stadium, bruh. And 90% of Cowboy fans ain't never seen theirs. So I'm going to hold that with some goddamn dignity. I'm going to put it in a plaque, and I'm going to say, I've been there. I got boots on the ground, and we active out here.
Hey, I'm going to a Cowboy game next year. So I can't be the bid off that no more. But do you know there are actually more Cowboys fans in the DMV than Commanders fans? Like, you would think the DMV is Texas.
Oh, yeah. And I think y'all don't actually outnumber us, but we don't have, like, enough fans that actually show it, you know? There's fans that put their jerseys away because we're not winning and shit like that. Like,
there's another fact. I'm glad you brought that up because this is another reason why I call y'all a joke of a fan base, right? So every offseason, right, you Commanders fans say, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna win a playoff game, we gonna beat Dallas. And y'all have y'all flags up on all y'all cars and shit, you know. Y'all party at training camp, you know. And then when the season starts, I hear silence. And some Commanders fans be turning into Ravens fans,
camp, right? You see, we party at training camp. You ain't at training camp because you ain't never been to the same state as y'all's training camp. We got boots on the ground. We getting active over here.
But when the season starts, y'all be quiet. Like I would sometimes forget there are such thing as Commanders fans, and some of you Commanders fans be turning into Ravens fans because of how bad y'all are.
Those aren't fans, brother. Whoever has thoughts of going to Baltimore. First of all, the DMV, we don't even claim Baltimore because they some Bama.
Yeah, Baltimore is like different, bro.
Yeah, they very different. No hate, but kind of hate, bro. But Baltimore some Bamas, bro. Like we don't.
They jack like it is some Bamas, man. Like they on some up bullshit, bro.
They should be another state, bro. Don't get me started on Baltimore dudes. But, yeah, I will say there is a good amount of fair weatherness in our fan base. There's a good amount of it. There's probably as many fair weathers here that there are bandwagons in y'all's fan base. So I get it. I get it. There's dudes who literally don't pull their jersey out or talk about the team unless the team's on our annual Mickey Mouse win streak. When I say Mickey Mouse win streak, that means we're on our fluke Disney Channel like win streak, which about 3 or 4 games, and it makes it look like the season matters. And then a couple weeks later, we realize it was a joke. It meant nothing, and those wins were pointless. We got one in us every single season. We went on 1.5 Mickey Mouse win streaks this year, and then we got humbled by the Giants twice. One in a tie and one in a loss after preparing for them 3 weeks in a row. And that showed me at that point that we're not a playoff team. And I should not have believed the hype. But I always do because there's not much to look forward to with this fucking team. So I have to take every little – that's why the offseason's so fun for us, bro. It's the one time of the year where there are no games to prove our theories wrong. We can sit there and spout everything we want to. Oh, we got this player. We drafted that player. We nice. We're going to be nice this year.
Y'all get y'all hopes up.
Hell yeah. Exactly. And that's the time.
And y'all get brought back to reality when the season starts. I see it all the time.
That's our time to thrive, and it's our time to be delusional because there's no Sundays that can tell us, nope, you're wrong. You are dead wrong, and y'all are actually trash. So
y'all was calling Carson Wentz Commander Carson and shit, bro. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here with that.
Hey, listen,
man. Y'all still gonna be trash. And look, I was right. I told you Carson Wentz wasn't going to do anything for y'all. First of all, lose you games. He's going to win you some games or lose you some games.
We're gonna call that
you.
man.
You didn't
We're gonna
believe me.
call that man 11, bro. We're not saying his name on this joint. We're gonna treat his name like Candyman. His name is none of our business. He should retire and become an ordained minister. But appreciate my guy George for the donation. He said a Cowboys fan calling somebody else fair weather and bandwagon on YouTube in the year of the Lord 2023. Really? Cowboy fan is saying hell yeah.
And let me tell y'all something else. I'm not a bandwagon Cowboy fan. Like, I'm not one of those Cowboy fans that jumped on the bandwagon in 2016. My first season as a Cowboys fan, we was trash. We went 6-10. John Kitna was starting, and then he went down, and then we had Stephen McGee.
Oh man, Stephen McGee. Hey, but my list goes way longer, bro. You don't want to see that jersey with all our quarterbacks.
Then I went through the 3 8-8 seasons under Jason Garrett. I went through the Dez no catch. I went through the 4-12 season.
He definitely caught that shit too. I was so happy about that because I was like, he definitely caught that motherfucker.
That probably would have been our year. We probably would have beat Brady in the Super Bowl.
See, here you go. That would have been our year. It's always y'all. Nah, I didn't realize y'all actually did have a good shot that year.
We did because we was better than the Seahawks. We would have beat the Seahawks ass and win in the Super Bowl and win that shit.
Beat their ass? I don't know, bro. Because the LOB was nice, bro. The Legion of Bloom, they got busy, bro. They got busy. That secondary was historic. So beat their ass. Maybe a little bit of a stretch, but y'all had a shot that year. So out of 20 years of y'all saying that was our year, y'all had a shot. Just like this year, y'all have a shot because there's no prohibitive favorite in the NFC this year. There's not a single prohibitive favorite in this conference this year. So there's a shot, but will y'all do it? Fuck no. Y'all never do it. And y'all never are going to. Y'all will be, if y'all get the 5th seed and have to go to Tampa, y'all gonna be sitting on the couch with us next week. Somebody said Snyder is doing a great job.
Hey, fun fact, Rio. My first Cowboy game, we played against y'all, and we lost to y'all. We should have won that game, but Jason Witten scored a touchdown and called it back, and that's like.
Oh yeah, I remember that joke.
that was my first Cowboy game, bro. I was only 8 years old.
I was so hyped. Yeah, I was so hyped for that game. That joint was lit. But yeah, man. Hell yeah. Y'all gonna be on the couch with us in a couple of weeks, though. I promise you. Hey, they said this Ron Rivera still thinks y'all in the playoffs. Hey, Ron be saying the words we, and I be looking like that Uncle Phil meme where he's like, we, and then he starts laughing. Like, nah, you ain't we, Ron. We want you out of here, bro.
Hey, Rio.
Yes, sir.
It's funny that you say we're gonna be on the couch coming next week because y'all gonna be watching us, and it's 2023 now, and y'all in y'all 18th season without a playoff win.
Hell yeah, and we're gonna be watching y'all, and then as soon as y'all game finish, y'all gonna be right on the couch with us, and we're gonna be watching together and passing the fucking remote control to each other and the popcorn, and we're gonna be watching Philly play in the divisional round. And hopefully the Giants are on the couch with us. It's going to be a big ass.
The Eagles want to join us too.
No, they probably will, but they get a first round bye if they get the 1 seed. And if y'all don't get the first round bye and y'all got to play Brady, I'm telling you, bro, y'all going to be joining us immediately. Appreciate Joe Rockhead J for the $5 super. These DMV Cowbums fans ain't even real Cowbums fans. They're just anti-Redskins fans. They only like Dallas out of spite. Is this true?
Nope.
You actually love the Dallas Cowboys.
I love the Cowboys, man. Like earlier in the stream, you see my fat head in the background. I had that joint since I was a child, man.
Oh yeah, you say you had it since you was a child. So what's your rant about to look like when y'all get put out in the first round next week?
Oh shit, I'm finna go off, man. I'm finna start throwing shit. So y'all probably want to get the rant of the ages, man.
We should, because there's a good chance it's gonna happen, and y'all actually have a team good enough to win the conference. So once y'all like usual choke next week in the first round, the wild card weekend, what do y'all do? Do y'all just keep running it back with the same motherfuckers every year and hoping for a better result? What needs to change if y'all get bounced in the first round after another year where y'all look like real contenders?
If we get bounced, Kellen
Sean
Moore
Payton?
gotta go.
Is it Sean Payton?
Maybe.
Y'all trading the first rounder for?
Sean Payton will come to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But yeah, Kellen Moore will have to go.
DCF said Mark Holmes taking his Jobu wings to the stadium. Yes, he is. And I promise you, this is no cap. Mark, I don't know what Mark won't tell me the recipe. I don't know what Mark puts in the Jobu wing, but it's a flavor that no wing shop has, and I don't know what it is. It's like the greatest shit ever, bro. When you see me at his house smashing like 4 plates of wings on a diet, like, son, I can't. Them joints is Mark can cook his ass off, bro. I don't care what team he's a fan of. That boy, I wish he could be the chef at FedEx Field on Sunday. Mark be cooking. That's my guy for sure. But so you said Kellen Moore. What else needs to change?
I doubt that Dak will go, but like we'll be concerned. We'll be concerned about Dak Prescott because like it would be like he'll be going on year 8 and he haven't even got us to the NFC Championship.
1 playoff win in 7 years, right?
Yep.
So he has to win one this year.
Yeah.
And what I mean, y'all already got most of the pieces. Like if y'all lose in the first round, this is just who y'all are, bruh.
And I think Mike McCarthy going to go after this season. Jerry Jones been on his ass lately.
After a 13-4 season?
Yeah.
What's the answer then? Who y'all bringing in?
Maybe Sean Payton, but I doubt he will come.
Y'all would have to trade. The Saints are asking for a first round plus for whoever wants to hire Sean Payton. First round pick isn't a necessity for a team with 13 wins. You're cool with giving up a first round plus for a coach?
Maybe.
Yeah. So what is Sean gonna change? Is it the play calling? Because literally y'all have most of the pieces you need already, and this is a year where the NFC is considered weak. There's no favorite. There are no crazy elite quarterbacks in this conference. There's no Allen's. Mahomes is over here, bro. Like, what possibly could be the excuse this year? Because y'all always got them. Y'all always concoct a laundry list of excuses after y'all lose a playoff game. Last year, Mark was out here blaming the fucking sun and all kinds of shit. Y'all lost to porn star Jimmy and the 49ers. What's the excuse going to be if y'all go up to Tampa and get spanked next week? It was Brady?
If we lose, I say the Super Bowl window is closed.
Hey, George, I promise you, them Jobu wings are crazy. So how the Super Bowl window close? Y'all running back with the same squad. Like y'all Super Bowl window gonna still be open, but maybe it just don't exist for y'all.
Yeah, like maybe it does. Like if we lose, because like we have the talent to make a Super Bowl run, but if we lose, man, I'm just not gonna have nothing to say, man, because I'm gonna be like, all right, man, like I've been getting my hopes up every year, Early in the season, we lost to the Bucks. I made a video saying we'll never win a Super Bowl as long as Jerry's our owner,
So what's changed? What's changed since then? 301.
What you mean?
What, like you said, y'all will never win a Super Bowl as long as Jerry's your owner. Has your mind changed? Because you sound like a Washington fan. Because we know we ain't never gonna win shit under Dan Snyder. You say y'all ain't gonna win under Jerry Jones. Has anything changed your mind, or you still feel that way?
I kind of still feel that way,
So you already know y'all about to be home with us next week. See 301 he's a realist. He know they about to choke, bro. He know they not going nowhere, bro. He can sit here and get hyped because of these regular season wins, but he knows what the vibes are gonna be. And yes, I know we're about to unfortunately have to run it back with Ron Rivera in
Yeah, like
2023.
this is me. So I'm a Cowboy fan. So like I want us to win. I want us to win. But
Of
like
course.
but when we make the playoffs, I be like, are we going to win a playoff game? Are we going to get past the divisional round? Like I'm just like on the edge. So like with me, I just going to sit back and see, you know. Especially when we playing against Tom Brady, because like we never beat Tom Brady. So like I'm just going to sit back and see. I'm not going to say anything. But
That's
like
probably
if we end up playing the Lions or the Seahawks, then yeah, I'll have confidence. But like if Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, man, I don't know. So I'll have to sit
y'all
back and
don't
see.
want y'all don't want no smoke with Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, bro. I've seen Rodgers beat y'all in situations where they had no business having enough time to beat y'all, bro. Rodgers be getting y'all the fuck up out of here, bro. And Brady's never lost to y'all. Y'all don't want these problems. Let me hear your score prediction and what do you think is going to happen this Sunday? How long the starter's going to play? Give me your whole predictions of how you see Sunday playing out.
Um, I think the game gonna be competitive in the beginning because Dak probably gonna throw 2 interceptions again, and then by halftime we would end up pulling away and we would like end up winning like 34-17, something like that.
34-17.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
30.
we'll put our backups in. We'll put Cooper Rush in them in.
Y'all putting the B squad in and winning by 17. I really could care less what the score is of the game. The only thing I am watching is the scoreboard to make sure the Titans, Browns, and Jets win because I want the 10th pick in the draft, and I'll be watching number 14 and everything he does on Sunday. Sam Howell. That's all I don't care how bad y'all beat us. All I'm watching is the quarterback and the scoreboard on Sunday of other games. Half of our team is out on the injury reserve list. We're coming in with our C squad, and our A squad ain't even like that. So we coming in with nobody. We're coming in with basically a team full of rookies, second-year guys, and guys that are just fighting to have a spot in the NFL. So if Sam Howell and company are keeping up with y'all on Sunday, y'all have a lot of things y'all need to get fixed. And
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see the rookie play, man. But they probably not going to sub you up because they don't rock with Dallas fans. But let folks know where they can find you on social media and on YouTube.
On real, before you go, this is another thing I want to get off my chest, right?
Let's get it.
You Commanders fans like to get on Cowboys fans saying, "How you a Cowboy fan? You never been to Dallas?" But most of your Commanders fans are Lakers fans and never been to LA.
This is true. This is true. Hey, we talking about football. Basketball a little different. Football, like in basketball, a lot of people are fans of players and not teams, and I'm cool with that. And
it's like that with football too. There
huh?
are some Steelers fans in the nah.
It shouldn't be like that with football. It should be like you could like players for other teams, but basketball is very player dominant. So there's Jordan fans, there's LeBron fans, there's Kobe fans, there's fans of players. In football, it don't fucking rock like that. You can't just say I'm a Mahomes fan, so I like the Chiefs.
And there are Steelers fans in the DMV and never been to Pittsburgh, and Commanders fans don't get on them. Maybe because it's Dallas. I think that's why.
I owe you that dumbass bet before you. I'm a man. Oh shit! I forgot this shit. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride. Wearing my 6-shooter, riding my pony on the cattle drive. Still in the young girls' hearts, just like Gain and Roy. Singing those campfire songs. Whoa, I should have been a cowboy.
I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all can find me. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, 301 Cowboys. Y'all can follow me on Twitter, same thing. And y'all can subscribe to my channel. Same thing. Y'all can just search up 301 Cowboys.
All right, 301 Cowboys, my guy Jay, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see y'all on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be messaging to the game. But hey, my man got me singing country music on this month.
Hey, Rio, if you really think about it, we are country for real. We just different from the other places like way down south.
Yeah, we definitely like city country, but hell yeah, yeehaw! Yeah. Putting on 10-gallon hats and shit. But yo, appreciate you for coming through, man. Talk to you soon, bro.
All right, bro. Be safe.
You too, man. They got me out here singing country music, y'all. The panhandle of Maryland, like Washington and Allegheny County, is all Steelers. Hell yeah. Steelers Nation is deep as shit. It is deep as hell. Hell to the Commanders always. Whatever that dumbass song was, get it up out of here. Y'all have a blessed Friday night. I will see y'all for a pregame show at 10:30 on Sunday. I'll probably have Pedro Schmidt and Juan Gotti coming through to talk some Washington versus Dallas, some Sam Howell, and our feelings of what we think this team should do going forward after the game and how we probably won't get our way. That's all I got for right now, man. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday night, and thank you for rocking with your boy, and thank you for making this channel go. We're on the road to 10,000 plus, and then on our way to 100,000 and to the moon afterward. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Take command. # fire everybody. Deuces.